Alright everyone, welcome back to another recording session of Digital Devil Saga 2. I haven't done it in a while, have I? I mean, well, not since the first game, but... anyway. Moving on, we're in the, still in the Karma Society Tower. Moving on, we're heading towards the end of the dungeon here. Right at the end. Hopefully there's a life terminal up here, because I really would appreciate it if we could restore MP. Because this dungeon's actually been pretty stingy with those. I mean, this game in general is pretty stingy with life terminals, and especially large terminals. There's barely any in the game. Well, for the first few areas, it feels like, at least. There's a standard terminal. What's that lying on? Oh no! He fell. He fell over. Alright, well, let's just save here, I guess. Actually, mantras. Gale has still not finished Twilight. Well, I mean, everyone's getting further up. Still super proud of the Amoy Kane fight that we had. We got $120,000, which is insane for this point of the game. But, let's see here. Hopefully there's a life terminal. Because we still have a boss fight to get through. And Gale hit level 20, which means he can finally set more spells, thank god, because he needs to. He needs to be able to. Yeah, we still got a boss fight coming up here. And it's not... Well, I'll be honest, it's one of the easiest in the game, I think. From what I remember, at least. But I don't know, it could be tougher than I remember, I'm not sure. Mad Rush, we can get rid of that now, I think. And that should be good. I'd say. Yeah, cool. Alright, he didn't max out his mantra though yet, still. He's taking his sweet ass time on that. It'll be worth it though when we get Makakaja. Absolutely worth it. In fact, maybe we could actually get that before we fight the boss. Here, which... Yeah, that looks pretty important there, wouldn't you say? Appears to be a medical room. Go inside? No, because that is the boss fight, I want to say. Okay. Interesting. Well, okay, hold on. Gale, how close are you to maxing out your mantra? Because well, we don't need Makakashi for this fight, I'll be honest. We really don't. Let's swap. Let's go. No, I need Surf and Argilla for this fight. Or at least I would like that. So let's go Surf, Argilla, Gale, I guess. Yeah, that'll do. I mean, I would like to use the Roland Cielo for some boss fights, you know, because we seem to be using this trio a lot. You know, the starting trio, but Surf can go without another data there. Give that to Gale. Cool. Alright, so let's head in. Oh, we probably should use a chakra drop on Surf. But yeah, Sarah's not there, so no point in coming up here. Oh hell. And the big reveal, here he is. It's Heat.
Heat? What are you...
But...
So that's Heat. I wasn't expecting such hatred. What in the
So what the hell? He just cast a spell in human form.
That?
A song.
Devour her. Act like you're losing. I'll get Sarah back. We'll tear you apart, you fat freak! Hey, say something, Surf.
I won't allow that.
Yeah, looking back on that scene now, he's kind of creepy considering that Sarah's mental age is 7 years old. Or she is 7 years old.
Have you gone mad? I've made my choice!
So yeah, we learn here that
What's wrong
heat
with you?
isn't exactly on our side
Has
anymore.
agreed to cooperate of his own free will.
So yeah,
Sarah!
QVA is
My name is Margot Cuvier.
QVA.
You may
She's
call me
taken heat
Madame.
under her wing, and now
You've already been made aware
Well,
that you
that's,
are just
not the side that
AIs
we're on.
that Sarah created. But unlike the others, you were all special to her because of something unfortunate. That's why heat is helping us.
Heat? This is just another act, right?
Unfortunately,
At this
not
rate,
like
you'll never
not
be
like the
anything
top
but
of the Tokyo
marionettes.
Disneyland
The
Tower.
only difference is who's controlling you.
Meaning what? Exactly.
The person who's been pulling your strings is Jenna Angel, Sarah's natural parent.
Angel? She's Sarah's mother?
Her father as well, to be precise.
So the fact that Angel is Sarah's mother and father, I guess that makes sense now, looking back at the one NPC that said Angel is potentially a hermaphrodite. You know, considering that
I
she
too have questions.
sort of made Sarah on her own.
What is your goal?
So yeah, Gale is pissed,
Mankind,
rightfully so,
because of its
and
own
Heat isn't
foolishness,
capitalizing on our,
is
you know,
facing
us being
total
down, but I suppose
extinction.
QVA wouldn't let him.
Man's
Because
insatiable
QVA
greed
is
destroyed the
Interesting.
environment which had
So
protected
here's
us from
her
God's
goal.
malignant data. We tried to help, but our warnings were ignored.
You mean the QVA syndrome? Ah, so then you altered God to purge the sinners?
That was an unfortunate accident.
I do like how
I want
Roland is,
only to sow mankind's
you know,
seed for the future.
he's speaking up for himself, you know, he's alongside the Embryon, he's not
Otherwise,
just pushed to the
We
side,
will vanish from Earth entirely.
you know, even though Heat. I'm sure the characters would
What
love
we
to have
need
Heat
is
back
order.
instead of Roland.
And bodies that can survive in this hostile environment. Our city does have a limit after all.
So you turn everyone into demons? Just to resume living under the sun?
That's totally insane! Demons have to devour each other to survive. And if they lose control,
That is why we will exercise control.
I'm guessing Argela's
The
harkening back to
junkyard
Ginana's
experiment
loss of control.
provided us with an effective demon virus. Using Sarah, mental deterioration can be prevented. And so, food supply is the only remaining concern.
That's why you farmed out Fred's buddies.
There are some organisms that deserve to live, and others that
So if you're noticing, if you've played any other SMT game, you may notice the similarities
in order to
between
avoid past mistakes.
the traditional
Will
law
decide who merits life.
alignment
will
and
decide.
QVA's goal and what she believes.
A world
So
of
yeah,
tuners
that's
under
important.
our
Keep that in
control.
mind.
Nirvana is the only way to preserve mankind.
And there's Nirvana drop.
Come back to us. We can ensure you will have a peaceful life.
And Heat's just
without
over in the corner
hunger
there.
and needless killing.
Alright, so this is a decently important choice. It won't be apparent until the end of the game. But this is similar to the dialogue choice with Ginana in the first game, in that, you know, it's not super important, not as important as the other choices in the game. But if you want to get a very special and useful ability at the end of the game, you have to select "We Never Join You."
One thing is clear. This place is not Nirvana. A world without sadness. Where everyone lives happily in peace. And need not fight for survival. That is Nirvana. On my honor. I vow that I will not stop fighting. You will pay for this hell!
I guess I have no choice.
So the voice actress is familiar.
Delete these bugs before they disrupt our world.
And now,
Sarah will be fine.
unfortunately,
As long as you're with us.
we are gonna have to fight Heat.
Prepare yourself. This time, we're not playing games. Do you hear me, Surf?
And of course, alluding to his rivalry with Surf. But here we go. Well, first of all, Mabufula. Take these fools out. And here we have 2 Gadons, and here he is himself, Agni, or Heat. So yeah, unfortunately, this isn't exactly like the fight with Heat in the quote unquote, with Heat in the first game, you know, because he will kill you. He's not on our side anymore. But you know, if you remember the first game, you remember his weaknesses. You remember he's weak to ice, and of course 2 Gadons are there, and they're also weak to ice. So, should I might as well just do it again, yeah. Just 2 press turns. Okay, and luckily because we have Mabufula going, this fight is not going to be that difficult. Oh crap, I probably should use Void Fire there, huh? Time to die. I'll tear you apart, you fat freak. Okay. Good thing we got those Sukukajas going. Alright, well, okay, this gives Surf a chance to use Void Fire. I guess you could use Matera, Argila. And use Sukukaja again. Thank you, Gale. Prithvi. But yeah, this is bittersweet. You have to fight Agni here. Heat. You call that an attack? Give me a break. Hellfang. Okay. So the Gadons will absolutely be the ones that are setting up Ice Drain, which is annoying, so we need to get rid of them. And then we need to get rid of them as soon as possible. I would like if we could dodge an attack and make them lose a press turn, and then maybe they won't be able to set up their attack. And Heat is using Mind Charge of all things, so that's interesting. Okay. Fortunately, they did set that up. Argila's just passed to use Terazi. Okay, let's go for a Raving Slash. Pass Terazi. Maybe this will kill it? Yep, good. Okay, awesome. Ooh, that was lucky. I don't know if we set up Void Fire or not. Because that could have done a ton of damage. But of course, I don't know if there's something in the code that makes it so Heat will naturally go for Surf. You know, because of their rivalry. It makes sense for him to do that. I don't know if there's something like that, but if there is, that's pretty neat. But be aware of that. Okay, Raving Slash. Yup. And Bufula. That's pathetic. Come on, let's go, Surf. Yeah, I didn't say. Well. Okay, so that's also just like Heat in the first game, where he doesn't really do that much damage with magic attacks. He has piss poor magic. So yeah, remember that. Alright, and down he goes. The hell? I can't lose. I'm stronger than you. This isn't over. Next time I'll devour you. Agni ran away. Oh my god. Well, we got a Soma from that. That's awesome. He's got a bunch of experience. Hell yeah. Okay. Awesome. So, 1, 2, 3. Hell yeah. Vitality. Awesome. Exactly what I need. Alright, everyone got a level up. That's awesome. And no cutscene after that. Yeah, that can be a little jarring, especially after the first game. Yeah, you know, after just about every single boss fight, you get an explanation. Or, you know, the character's reflecting on what just happened, but not in this game. Did he really betray us? Comrades shouldn't have to fight one another. He's driven by I almost said agony by force of habit. He's driven by anger and sadness. What did they tell him? We need to find out the truth behind all this as soon as possible. Yeah, so Roland, you know, because he doesn't really... So look at the face on Roland, because the low quality of, well, it's 720p, but it's still PS2. Just look at Roland's face. But yeah, because Roland doesn't really have any sort of emotional attachment to heat, you know, he's trying to think about this logically. You know, they must have convinced him something fierce. Oh, heat looks serious, yeah? What happened to him, bro? Question Sealer. They ran off. We need to keep moving. They won't let us escape that easily. Okay. Well, let's change the party around. Let's go Gale. Roland Sealer. Not in that order. But yeah, on my... Okay, of course there's a life terminal here. But on my first playthrough, I was really... not upset, but like disappointed, you know? Like, we don't get to use heat in this game. My favourite character from the... my favourite character from the first game, you just don't get to use him here. And it's obvious now that Roland is really the replacement of Heat, because we have the same party setup except for Roland being in place of Heat. But I do still like the dynamic of Heat betraying the party, because of course he would. That's perfectly within his character. He does whatever he can to protect Sarah, and if it means that he has to fight Surf along the way, that's fine by him. You know, he's always willing to fight Surf. So, yeah. It's the corpse of a soldier wearing a blue armband. It's the corpse of a soldier wearing a blue armband. It's riddled with bullet wounds. Rounds. Gunshots can be heard behind the door. Enter. I don't think this is another boss fight. It should be. Currently engaged with the rebellion forces. We need backup. I repeat, send backup. Damn it, why don't they send the Tribvana? They're the elite freaking squad. There's no point in complaining. The unit and that red Ashura guy was sent to capture the remaining Ashuras. What? You're the one at Ashura. Wait a minute. Yeah, we got Rakshasa and Barith. Nothing... Oh. Okay, nothing serious. Mazan. Seal. Double slash. Maybe get a crit, thank you. Okay, that, yeah, works, cool. Gal, please. Please just max it out so I can get you on mutual karma. Alright. There we go. Magic and crit. Jesus, Surf's gonna do so much damage so early on. Yeah, let's repel. Actually, what if we swap the party around a bit? Let's go... No. And Argilla. Yeah, let's go with that. Because I feel we've been using the combination of Surf and Argilla and Cielo and Roland separately, and I'd like to mix that up a bit. Hey guys, what's up? Need to... Whoa, look at his head. Need to hurry. Our chief tech officer is waiting for you. Yeah, so you notice that these soldiers have red armbands, and they're not fighting us. Don't shoot, we're not enemies. Yeah, they have red armbands, and they're not fighting us, so... That's interesting. Also, yeah, sucks if you were to die. Oh, well, there's more red armband soldiers. Are you the Ashura? Our technical director is waiting for you. Please hurry. Yeah, they won't fight us. But yeah, sucks if you were to lose or to die here and you had to do the heat fight again. It's really not that hard at all. But you know, it's still something you got to do. I'm not here to fight you. Hurry, move along. I don't really understand why we get into the random encounters over and over if, you know, that we're not gonna fight them. Just seems a little unnecessary. Alright, let's see. This dungeon is over soon, trust me. In fact, it's over now. And here we see Angel.
It seems God has not yet forsaken me.
Well, it's because I was going to check the recording.
It was well worth the wait.
Everything seems all good.
Take the gyroplane on the roof to the
Excellent.
lab.
Take the
You will find
gyroplane to the
Sarah
roof of the
there.
lab.
Why? Why do you help us?
So, we just had QVA's
If
Confession
they
of
have their
Goals,
way,
but now we'll
mankind
have
will repeat
angels
its
here.
mistakes. You don't have to agree. Just kill QVA. Then
They're not
we will
working
be
together
even.
anymore.
What the hell is it you want anyway?
I want everyone to have an equal chance. The Karma Society is trying to control humanity's liberation.
Liberation?
Man is an aberration that suppressed karma and ignored the way. Our destiny is natural selection.
Look,
The strong
listen to that. The strong survive, the weak perish.
What we need is not transient order.
She doesn't want
it's
order, she wants chaos. Yeah, so if that if that wasn't obvious enough, Jenna Angel is very chaos aligned, and Madame Cuvier
And you
is very
turn
lore
all
aligned.
mankind into demons? So they can devour each other?
Hey, what you laughing at?
Asura's logic
So, yeah,
algorithm
you have
is
to-
flawless.
It's very
Save
obvious there.
One side effect.
Oh, and what is that?
You seem to have acquired humanity. Tainted demons who become human. What delicious irony. The universe is
It would like
quite
if
a
Roland
comedian.
got a line.
This
Maybe.
isn't some sick joke! You did this to us!
So then, I would have to
Let me at him!
assume you require Sarah as well.
Intelligence can be a nuisance sometimes. No more questions.
Jenna, you mustn't hate them.
Keep that in mind, that's very important.
Don't leave me.
Can't remember if the name David was uttered in the previous game or not.
Director, they've broken through. You need to evacuate. Now!
Also,
Hurry,
how
don't waste
Angel
any time.
convinced a bunch of, like a ton of soldiers to be on her side and wear a red armband. It's beyond me, you know, that quickly. Anyway, we catch the... you see Joust, or Cielo's flying alongside it.
Sarah's
he can
beloved
fly.
children of purgatory. If you wish
You
to
know, go
help
figure.
them, then you'll continue to do as I say.
So yeah, a little flashback there to the end of the junkyard when Gale helped Angel out.
Director, you're under arrest for treason.
Who do you think created the demon virus?
And here Angel goes into a Harihara form. Not the not the second form, obviously, but the first, I'd say. Unfortunately, our gyroplane got shot down, and just like, the hell? What the, oops. Anyway, we crashed down here. At the laboratory dome.